So this is the newest version of the Chromecast. There's several versions of this Chromecast out there. There's this one, which is sort of the normal standard second revision Chromecast. And then of course there's the Ultra HD revision one, which is the sort of 4K streaming version. I don't really have a 4K TV, unfortunately. Just hasn't have. Actually, you know what? There's a 4K TV, but it came with the Cast, Google Cast built in, so didn't need one of these. But all the other TVs in the house are still 1080p. So I needed a new one of these because my old Chromecast died. If you're unfamiliar with that, boom, original Chromecast. So this is the Gen 1 Chromecast little stick. Obviously the downfall of this guy is it's rigid, so when you have a plug in your TV sort of like that, it hangs straight, it pokes straight at the wall, and then you also have to plug the back in, you know, the power into the back here, so that kind of creates a problem. So you have to have a little dongle like this so that you can sort of plug it into your TV and then bend the hell out of it to sort of get it behind your TV if you have it on the wall. So anyway, so Gen 1 Chromecast. There's also the Chromecast Audio, which I have one of. It's like this tiny little hockey puck. It just takes a headphone jack and power, and it plays music through your speakers. So there's one of those. They're pretty cool. But this video is all about this Chromecast, and this is, like I said, second gen standard Chromecast. They have a cable built in, so you don't have to worry about cramming it, you know, up against the wall like you would with the old one, and you don't have to have a modification or anything done to it specifically. So this little box has these little tabs to pull off. And if anyone asks, yes, I can film a video setting this up. So the box slides apart, just like that. And there's just like a little embossed Chromecast logo here. It's hard to see maybe on camera, but trust me, it's there. And then we open up the box. It's got this pretty sweet little display here. And in the box, we have the device itself, which has a sweet little like piano black finish. Basically the same size as the Chromecast Audio, although it is to be said that the Chromecast Video seems to be ever so slightly thinner, and this one looks like a vinyl record, and this one's like shiny. So anyway, we've got basically a short HDMI cable built in now, and we also have a spot for it to hook the cable to. So it's like a little magnet, pretty spiffy. I don't know actually which side. Okay, so the magnet's actually here. This is just metal, so that's how that works like that. And you can see it's sort of, if you were to take it and melt it, it would be the same size as the original, basically. They're about the same thickness. This one's sort of more USB drive shaped, you know, and this one's sort of circular. But they're about the same thickness, really. The main benefit to these is they actually support something other than 2.4 gigahertz wireless N. They actually support wireless AC and the 5 gigahertz band, which is pretty helpful. The rest of the box comes with a sweet little instruction guide on how to power up your device, plug it into the TV, and do all that jazz. They're pretty easy to set up, really, but like I said, if you want me to, I can go through that. And with this one, you get a pretty sweet little charger. It's like matte gray. The cord's really long, and it comes with its own little Velcro cord keeper. And the actual brick is 1 amp. So you could also use it to charge your smartphone. So with that being said, this device probably requires a little bit more power than the old one. I believe the old one didn't really require much in way of power, so that's sort of an uptick, I guess you'd say. But basically that's where we're at. It's relatively simple, really, and like I said, it's really just plug this into your TV and plug it into power, and you have at it. A lot of people do plug these directly into the USB port on your TV, and that's fine as long as you actually know that the USB port is built for power. A lot of modern TVs have USB ports for either diagnostic purposes or for sometimes Wi-Fi cards, for those weird TVs that didn't quite have Wi-Fi built in yet. And they're all good and they're all well and good, but some of them aren't quite ready for drawing 1 amp of power. So you want to check that before you just plug this in. But yes, you can technically plug in the Chromecast. It's also worth noting that these Chromecasts usually have HDMI control, so you can cast to it and it will power on your TV. But it's worth noting that if you do that with the Chromecast plugged into the USB port on your TV, sometimes those USB ports aren't actually active while the TV is off. So you kind of want to check that too and kind of do some testing on your own. Personally, I say plug it into the wall. That's just my thing. You can do what you will, but that's pretty much the Gen 2 Chromecast in a nutshell. So thanks for watching.